Hello y'all, welcome back to another video. I am Nobodium and this is, well, another breakfast with Nobodium video. I didn't post last night. I was super exhausted. I got home from work again after being up for nearly another 20 hours. I think I fixed my sleep schedule. I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna be up at like 3 a.m. tomorrow. But yeah, and I woke up at 4 a.m. now, meaning I don't have to, but for my goals and how I want to do it, I limit myself to getting a video at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. And some days that works well, some other days it doesn't. But that is what it is. Like I said, I throw shit into this world, and if it makes art, it makes art. So today, probably see that coffee right there. I spilled it before we started. We have some coffee, which is French vanilla creamer, and some eggs. Just 5 eggs I cracked in the pan and cooked up. Hope everyone's day is doing well. Yeah. I really don't know what to talk about today. I guess I can talk about JJK Kaisen, Season 3. I really do enjoy it. But at the same time, I always fear that it's only good because of Mappa. Like, if another studio took it, would it be good? And then we would be like, oh, it's just mediocre? Or would we be like, oh, this anime would be so good if it was just on my Mappas? But we know as people that it would be this good because of Mappa. So that's just a thought I've been thinking. Though it is really good, I don't mean to downplay it by any means. Like, Yuji going into the fighting arena 2 episodes ago, pretending to fight Panda. Honestly, with how they were going, I thought they were really gonna go fight, but then it started popping up tap 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 tap, and I was just like, okay, this gotta be scripted. And the fact is, Panda, I don't even know how Panda knew that they were going, unless there's some off the screen thing that I missed. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Hikari. Yuji getting Hikari's respect by just being a cog was pretty nice to see. I'm not sure if Yuji's a cog, but I like how he played out that scene. I haven't heard Hikari's voice. Oh no, I have. I saw like a little bit of it. 2 episodes ago it switched to sub and I was just like, screw it, I'll watch it. I'm a dub watcher. But Yuri Lowenthal, I think, is doing a good job. Though, I'm used to a lot of anime swapping character voices drastically, kind of because I do switch in sub and dub a lot. And I'm like, yeah, that they don't remotely sound similar in like vocal range. I don't mean by the language, but yeah. There's that. There's also Megami and then Kirara. I forget her name, but her ability's sick as hell. Is her ability like a more busted version of Infinity? And that may be stupid to say, but like, straight up, I don't know, if you know her ability, then you can kind of get around it, and Infinity doesn't have like a backdoor, so I guess in a way it is kind of, but if you know that backdoor, it's not even near it. Her ability's so cool. I was just like, damn. I don't know, I can't wait to see Hikari's domain expansion. That's gonna be incredible. Also, that rotoscoping scheme was really good. Like, I saw it on TikTok, but then when I was watching it, it was so fluid and nice, and like, I don't know, I want a whole anime going rotoscoping. It will take a while. I would legit wait a couple years before so that they could make it, but I feel like it would be so cool. Obviously, if there's fight scenes, then I don't want them to do that. Rotoscope that would be weird. But then there's also just I want to see his domain, because like, how the hell did this author come up with such a complex power for this very like uncomplex power system? Honestly, it's kind of hard to believe that it's part of the power system at the same time, because his world is so weird compared to other worlds. Because like, I guess I don't understand, because people can be born with domains, and then there's others who are just eventually gain a domain. If you're born with a domain, it's kind of hard to, it's a set domain from what it sounds like. But then when you get a domain later on, it's unique to you. Because like, how the hell did Hikari somehow get a domain that was kind of remotely similar to his passion? And then we got Gojo, who has limited void, or limitless void, I forget what exactly called. It's been a while since I've actually heard him say it. Who kind of literally is like a black hole, essentially, in my opinion, which is absolutely insane. Or Sukuna's barrelless domain for Shrine, and it's legitimately just a bunch of slices. Like, that doesn't make sense to me at the same time. And then I want to know what Yuji's domain is, even though it's literally a walk behind memory lane. It's super weird. And then what else is there? Because like, Megami was pretty sick with his rabbit. Also, Megami, yeah, he's the managed potential. That's what everyone calls him. But I feel like at the same time, we aren't giving him enough credit. He was possessed. And like, I get like after that he could have done something more, but at the same time, maybe he had PTSD. Maybe he had something. And he died at like what? Almost 80 to a third grade? Like, oh, there's a bum. He's 80 years old. He's not moving like that. Oh, he could have summoned something. Oh, so when you're 80, are you able to react fast enough to a bullet? Like, not even you now could do that. In fact, he was reacting to any of these curses to begin with. It was absolutely insane. I don't know. I feel like he potentially lived up to potential. We didn't see it, wasn't mentioned, and then it just glanced over. Dodo at Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, I forget how it's pronounced. It feels rushed. But that was kind of an idea, because he said it was going to be a limited series because he doesn't want to do it for a long time. Which I get. At the same time, I missed a time when they were like 800 chapter stories. Because like Naruto, Bleach, I want to say One Piece, but One Piece is 1,000, and that's a whole other level, and I don't even think it'll be involved in this concept. Because you have this power system, and then you allow time for it to grow and grow and grow and grow. Well, you have current days, which some exceptions. I do have to say there are some exceptions, like My Hero Academia actually gave good length for everything. It was slow at sometimes, but it was good length all the way through. But like, you used to take Jujutsu Kaisen. Its power system grew like this, and we understood it. And then it jumps and jumps and jumps. And it's kind of annoying, because you as the viewer are like, there's not enough substance to be like, yeah, I understand why it grew like that. I want to get a mic, like a Blue Yeti, right here, or right here, and some sort of mic, so that y'all have better audio quality. Honestly, I want a better camera for my laptop as well. I am going to talk about this again. I made a skit, and it became so crap. It was actually upsetting. Because, like, I put my time and effort into that script. I'm not saying it's the world's best script. I'm not even saying it's a good script. But I wanted to do it. I took the editing. Then I saw the video quality after I went there. I was like, this is shit. What the hell? Why? But it is what it is at the end of the day. I posted it. So if you want to go see it, please. I would take any opinions. The video quality is so bad, the brightness. It stopped focusing on, like, because I did one character at a time, and then I clipped them together. I don't know, it may have been bad that way, but I'm not sure. I need to get better at, like, expressions and timing. I've already seen what I need to improve on. But at the same time, I need to get that camera first. I think my mic is decent and it works for right now. But my camera quality, I want you to have the best quality. Because at the end of the day, I enjoy this, but it's entertainment for y'all. Ooh, no one watches your videos, so how do you, why is it entertainment for y'all? Because why else would I do YouTube? I'm literally a 21-year-old guy living alone. There's probably more better ways I can waste my time at, but I choose this. Sometimes it's a bit irritating. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather prioritize this and other things. Hey. Those eggs were good. I cooked them in a way that they were like a little underdone. They're gonna salmonella. No, shut up. I eat my steak pink. I eat my steak a little bloody. I eat my chicken raw. I don't. I do have to say I have though. But yeah. Scripts are coming. They're just gonna be a slow one. Maybe I'll record on my phone, but I have no way to edit it, and I can't do proper stuff on there. So I think I'll just wait. I do like making the characters. Like, I like naming characters too. Like Johnson Ballsman was kind of just off the dome. Like, I was just like, oh, Johnson Ballsman, just because I like making those stupid on the nose jokes. Because I'm a kid in my head. Don't worry, I act like a child 20%. A very logical and sometimes too smart for his age child, but I'm there. And then I'm also made Jerry Axman. It was probably a dumb one. It was supposed to be like geriatric. That was not even on that nose. And then JD is technically Jasper Day. He's another character I have. But this guy, like the way it went, he became more of a dick and more of a joke and more of a, I'm gonna get something out of you, and because my audience wants it, rather than just a person who is cool. Jasper Day, he is cool, and I really wanted to. There's a part where he goes, "Yes, I will," and then there's that awkward pause, and he looks to the camera and does this. I wanted to put cool, like when SpongeBob says, "I sound cool," that sound effect over that scene, and slow it down just a bit. But I couldn't find the sound, so I then recorded my voice. But then I was just like, I think it would be awkward, but a little bit more funny if I didn't. Then there's also, and Jasper Day is a lot more than just a character within my videos. Most likely, he's part of my book. I haven't written much to the book. I would say that I got to like chapter 8 and I paused for, I'm on I say hiatus, but hiatus is a professional term. I just stopped writing for a little bit. I do want to do it so bad, but like the creative mindset, and I want that story to be so perfect, so perfect, that even I go, yeah, that I don't want that, that's bad. So I pause for a long time, and then I pick it right back up, and I write like a chapter or two, and then I pause, and I write a chapter or two. And it sucks because it's fantasy, and I want it to be a complete book, and I've done the research, and it's like 500,000 pages, and I'm just like, not pages, words, and I'm just like, ugh. But since I'm doing these videos, maybe juices go in my creative parts of my brain will start pumping up. So don't get me wrong, I go through times where I'm like, I am the most uncreative person in a shed. And then I just like pop off the most extraordinary thing. My friend's like, holy shit, dude, you just came up with that? That should be like a video game or a book or some idea that's already established. And I'm just like, well, you know me. But no. Maybe. I know the scripts I want to keep doing. It's like I knew I wanted to do it, and then like 2 seconds later, I was like, nah. And then I was like, no, okay, you're gonna do this. I sat down for 2 hours. Got a 5-page script. That 5-page script took me 2 hours to act and get right. It was annoying. I really wanted it to be good. I was like, this is the one. This is the one that people are gonna start watching me on. Yeah, it was not that one. And that was the last sip. All right. My day needs to begin. I need a shower, get ready for work, and all that good jazz. And there will be a second video today. It might be late because I haven't recorded any videos in the last few days, and I have no backlog. But it may be on time, may not be. So I do apologize. But without further ado, if you like this video, bomb that like button, leave a comment, and to subscribe to the next one. Hope you have a fantastic day, and bye-bye.